There's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Woo! Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here tonight. I don't know. There is so much going on these YouTube streets, guys. I can't keep it straight. I promise you I can. I'm over at I was over earlier tonight at Kojo's watching the Simone interview. You know, the whole Rashid from Ready to Love and Simone's situation that's been going on these YouTube streets. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I just can't. I cannot. Rashid, as my girl Chloe Johnson would say, I don't know. That's just too much, guys. What do you think? Should she take him back at some point in time if he gets his finances together and stops telling untruths? And then, of course, you know, we got the Titan submarine. That's horrible. I was really saddened to hear. I've been praying for the crew, and I don't know. That's so sad. Just so much going on. Hey there. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Jay Wadley. Good to see you. Good to see you in the house. Yeah. I don't know. What did you think about the Titan? I think I'm saying it right. The guys that were in the submarine that they were looking for, and I guess there's, you know, what the last I heard, because I just couldn't bear to watch any more of it. The last I heard, they're no longer alive. So that's very sad news. And my condolences to their family, friends, and loved ones. Very, very sad news indeed. I used to be kind of interested in submarines, of course, when my daughter was in the Navy. You know, that's a whole part of the Navy. And just as she was graduating from the academy and going out into service, women were finally allowed to go and be actually aboard submarines, which I don't know, even as a girl, I don't think I would ever want to be aboard a submarine with all those guys. But that's just me. I'm just saying. Hey, Roro, for real, how's it going? Yes, I was just about to text you and see if you were going to be in the chat, because I get lonely when you and Jay Wadley and Kimberly reviews. Where are you when you guys aren't there? Yeah, Jay, definitely a sad situation. And then we've got over here, and those of us that follow and recap the show, the own TV show Ready to Love, of course, there's been a whole development like the night before Father's Day Eve on Saturday, late Saturday night. Rashid went live with his whole thing that apparently he had been lying to his fiance and that his finances weren't what they should have been. He has something that some might call imposter syndrome, and that he had just been faking the funk, fake Rolex watch, fake diamond necklace. His finances were in a shamble. His house that he lives in is in his mother's name. His car is in his mother's name. It's just, Jay Wiley, it's just been a whole thing. Like, I don't even understand. So the young lady that he was engaged to, she just made her appearance earlier tonight, and it's just, yeah, it's just a lot. But in any case, this show will be coming on in a few seconds, guys. So we're going to get ready for it. How's the weather there where you guys are? We had a lovely day here in Detroit, Michigan. Made it to about 76 degrees. I did get outside and get a walk in. Looks like it's about to storm right now, though. About 72 right now. So, of course, we know, Roro, it's all sunny and hot and balmy down there in Florida where you are. Anybody else? What's the weather like where you guys are? So I don't know, guys. You know, this is the last night, by the way, on the show. This is the last date night for these guys, right? We know that they've got one more date. They got to pick out, you know, one guy, one gal to go into the one mansion. And then next week we start with everybody living in the mansion. So I think that's going to be really, really, really good. Would you say, Jay Wiley? I'm surprised the podcasters didn't vet him better, or the producers. Oh yeah, well, that's a whole nother story. Like we're not going to even talk about the vetting that goes on in these reality shows. All I can say is it's just like real life. Buyer beware. Like check, check, and check again. Vet, background check. But that's a whole nother thing. The lady that he was with, she is a whole attorney, and she does background checks as part of her law practice. So she kind of knew some stuff about him, but ignored it, like to her own detriment. I think the show. Okay, we get a few more minutes. I guess they got a commercial on right now. What are you saying, Roro? Yeah, but I agree with you, Jay Wiley. They should have. They should have. But what happens is, oh, here it is. Okay, guys, I'm going on mute. Yeah, right. I got you. I got you. I agree. I agree. I'm going on mute. I would die a hermit if I were a young woman today. I can't with all these tattoos. They got Bible verses. They got people got skulls on cross and skulls on their chest, on their arms, on their leg. What in the hot hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Let me go back through some of these comments. Yeah, this has been interesting. What did you guys think about what Kirk Franklin was telling Brent about? Sometimes you just have to have grapes only, no pineapples, no watermelon, no strawberries. Um, let's see. I don't know if I read this one already. I think I might have. Jay Wiley says, "We already know on today's show the young woman should not be picked by the guy. I'll watch it closer toward the end of the show." Okay, all right. Let's see. Uh, who is this allegedly person? Tammy Franklin is so cute, but I can't believe Brent's letting Ash make the decisions for him. Right. And then is it just me, Roro, or does Ashley remind you of Monique Samuels? I don't know. I'm just saying. Uh, and even Jay Wiley had to agree with me that Brent was weak in the regard of letting Ashley pick. He says, pick your own woman, not hand it off to Ashley. Right, right, right. What'd you guys think about the acrobatics? That looked kind of like challenging. I mean, I guess if you're going to be with Brent, apparently you've got to be very physical and great shape. Now, I want Jay Wiley when he comes back to talk about that because I know Jay and he is very much into like working out, basketball, running, and all these types of things. So, do you think, like, for you, when you were picking your partner, was that like something that was really important for you? Okay, so when you come back, Jay Wiley, I'm gonna put that in the comments, and then maybe you can check in on us with that. And Roro says, Jasmine's, yeah, 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 because I think that Brent apparently thought it was her hair. So hey, but that's okay. I mean, it's on her head, so it is hers, right? Right. Um. Oh, wait a minute, Jay Wiley, you still in the chat? Okay. Um. Hmm. Can he pass on these two and bring back last week's eliminated contestant? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so why are you saying that, Jay Wiley? Are you saying that because of their youth or what? Why are you saying that? I'm curious because I actually thought both the ladies were cute, but the second one maybe a tad bit too young. But are you saying that because both of them are young, or you saw a connection? What did I miss? Roro, the guy that came in, was his name Vaughn? He was slow walking and slow talking. Yeah, but he had muscles, and it's all that mattered to Ashley. He had the muscles all over his pecs, all over his deltoids, his biceps, his triceps, and some things I can't even remember anymore. Um, Jay Wiley, uh, that's a lot, but more people have multiple tattoos. Yeah, yeah, knock themselves out. I'm from a whole different generation, and I ain't with it. I ain't with it. You can keep the tattoos and the tattooed men. I'm not with it. I will stay single. Jay Wiley also says, yes, I like fruit salad. Not well, you know what he was talking about. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm, I'm not messing with you. Okay, it's back on. I'm going on mute, guys. Okay. Oh my word, as my friend Kevin D. Miller used to say, Sergeant Kevin D. Miller, now posthumously Lieutenant Kevin D. Miller. He used to say, "Oh my word!" I almost fell off my sofa when she said, she said they asked her how long it had been since she had seen a guy partially naked. She said, "Now in real life." Something tells me she's been watching a little porno. Oh, don't let them catch you. Don't let them catch you out there in the streets like that, girl. Don't let them catch you. Let me go back in here and see what these comments are saying, guys. That was pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, your TV time is ahead of mine. Yes, we're watching different parts of the country. I don't know. We're probably watching on different apps, so that would be true. Sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do about that, though. Of course, I said I would die a hermit if I were young now because I cannot with the tats. Like one or two, a couple, but this whole sleeve thing and all across the chest where I just want to see your natural goodness. I don't want to see words and flowers and your last girlfriend, your mother, your grandmother, your the woman that lives behind you. Nah, I'm sorry. Um, and then I was asking Jay Wadley about why he said the contestant from last week, and he responded, "Nothing was wrong with this week's test contestants, but I like last week contestant better if we're rating all three." Yes, I get it. I get it. Did it have anything to do with the age by any chance, Jay Wadley? Because I think these two young ladies this week were very young, 30 and 29, and that's to his what is he like, 42, 43? Is this back on? Oh my goodness. Okay. I hate when they do that little quick comeback. Like they come back for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. My goodness. Get me all comfortable. And then I got to go back, unmute, do all these different things to get back to my keyboard. Yes. So I don't know. Yeah, he was right. I think Brent should have thought about that. Like he's doing dates that are way too challenging. And so then that makes me think about, guys, what do you think about this? That makes me think as a man, like, is he really got unrealistic expectations in his 40s out here dating, talking about he looking for a wife? And like, if you really wanted a wife to be like an athlete, like maybe you should be dating inside of something professional sports person or asking Serena, if she can give you the number to some of her girlfriends because actually I think by the time women get into their late 30s and 40s, we're not necessarily hitting the gym like that. I know I did in my 20s and maybe my 30s, but I don't hit the gym like that. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to do better. I would like to do more. Now I do. Well, I take that back. I do have a girlfriend who is even older than I am, and she's very much a gym rat, except for the extreme summer months like June, July, August. Probably she's not in the gym because she's doing stuff outside, but she's like an extreme gym rat. But that I think is like a little bit unusual for women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. So, like, where's he going with that? Like, like, does he think that this woman he marries is going to have this perfect body even after she has his children? I just wonder, do people have, men and women have very unrealistic dating expectations? Okay, it's back on. I'm muting. guess Ashley is hopping into the tub or the shower, and I don't know. Sometimes I be wondering if the two of them are they kind of flirting with each other just a little bit, or is it just me? But hey, you know what? 3 years, Ashley. Yeah, I can understand things a little bit better now. Ah, okay, what is that? Oh, what are you saying, Roro? You hope that Brent recognizes what I said earlier about I think that he wants children, but I think he does recognize that he won't have much in common with a woman that's too young. Oh yeah, I think he sees that. If you ever notice, every time he gets the younger women under 30, at 30, he's struggling, and he's basically saying that's a little young. So he definitely gets it. And that's good that he does get it. He's not thinking in the way of a patriarchal male that's just thinking about how he can control and dominate over a woman much younger, because I think that's what a lot of men do. They look for young women to control, dominate, and know that they have more life experience so they can pull the wool over a younger gal's eyes. So, gotta watch that one. Of course, I don't have to watch that anymore because I'm a lot older. So, uh, but let's see. What are you guys saying back here in the comments? What did you think about Matthew over Matthew was the shorter one, and who was the taller one? I should remember this is my last name. Vaughn. Vaughn was slow walking and slow talking and good looking. Woo. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I had to fan myself a little bit when I saw him. Yes, I liked all the pectorials, the biceps, the triceps. I love a man with good, strong shoulders and a nice, tight back. I love it. Yes, I do. Makes me flash back to years ago in my party days, in my club days. I was in the club just a jamming, and who comes over and who do I meet? But oh my God, he's a boxer. I cannot think of his name right now. I can see him so clearly in my mind's eye. Boxer guy, not Sugar Ray, younger than that. Oh my God, I can see him. He was the guy that was married to the doctor. They lived in Vegas. Oh my God. But anyway, I never realized this guy had shoulders like as big as broad as the building, and his waist was tinier than mine. I was like so upset with him. I was so upset. Like, why is your waist, sir? Why is your waist like a 23-inch and your shoulders are out here like a 46? Like, how did you do that, sir? How did you do that? Totally fine. Totally fine. I got to think of his name, though. Got to think of which boxer that was that I met that night. But I was always meeting people in the club. It was just so crazy. Like yeah, just crazy, totally crazy. Those were the days. Um, and what's Jay Wadley saying here? I think it's back on. Yes, yes, it's back on. Okay, so I'm going back on mute, guys. your question, Jay Wiley. Wait a minute, let me get it up on the screen. I am falling out over here, all this finger licking. Yes, if I hadn't seen a man nude in 3 years, I would I would gladly welcome it. I'm assuming her fingers were clean, and I did see her offer a different one to each participant. So, yeah, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Uh, but I mean, I'm no prude. I'm no prude. Now, I guess the thing is, I got to think about this. Would I do it in front of cameras? Probably not. But it's been 3 years for Ashley. That girl needs a break, okay? She is beautiful. She is young and hot, and it's been 3 years. I don't know how she pulled it off, but God bless her. Ah, guys, what do you think though? What was up with the guy when he said, who was that? Vaughn, who said like he doesn't eat certain things. This thing back on again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute. welcome in, Kimberly Reviews. That's my one of my co-hosts and panelists, Kimberly Reviews. She's super awesome, and she's on these YouTube streets. She does videos on debt reduction and travel vlogs. She goes all around the world. She's like Carmen. Where in the world is Carmen? But guys, wasn't that interesting? Like it sounded almost like as if Ashley was about to say goodbye to all of the guys, the two guys, which like I'm not really understanding Ashley's her motives. I'm not understanding her picker. I think seems to be a bit off. She doesn't seem to like strong-minded guys like this guy Vaughn. To your point, Jay Wiley, let me go back and find that comment that you posted in here and see if I can put that on screen. Um, let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Uh, mm, mm, mm. Uh, oh my goodness. My picker is off too. So anyway, Jay Wiley was saying nothing wrong. Okay, right here is one of them. Nothing wrong with not drinking. And he was talking to the screen, I guess, of his TV, saying, preach to the young man, Vaughn, and the other guy, the other gentleman, Matt. They don't drink. And they were telling Ashley that they were not going to have any alcohol. And she seemed shocked by it, which I guess now when I think about it, with her dad being a recovering alcoholic and her having to deal with all the stress and all the hurt and the pain that it caused her mom, herself. Like that's a good question. Like why would she even choose to drink? Like, that's a really good question, except that I feel like there's someone else and I were talking about this with Instagram and all the different social medias. There's a lot of pressure for younger people that kind of grew up in this Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat world. There's a lot of pressure for them to drink. And I don't think people actually recognize that you do have the ability to say no to drugs, to drinking, which is also a drug. To premarital sex, to a whole bunch of things in life. We really have the ability to say no. Let's see what's going on here in this chat anyway. And so Jay Wiley, this is another comment that he made. He said, I bet that Ashley feels a bit foolish with all the drinking that she does. And I kind of have to agree, because I think that even though we've never seen her like totally drunk. We've seen the guys and the people in the groups drinking too much, but maybe that's a way that she could have set a standard by not drinking at all. And it's back on. So I'll mute again. Did you guys just see Tammy Franklin? That was hysterical when she does in the car to get the kinks out. That little shimmy shake and then the kick. I mean, they must have a really big car, because where is she kicking that leg to in a car? Like, man, is she sitting in the back seat? And Kirk, oh, wait a minute, they probably do have a driver. I didn't think about it that way, but they probably do have a driver. So she probably has plenty of room in, I don't know, the Maserati, the G Wagon, whatever it is they're driving around town in, because I'm sure it's very luxurious. Okay. I'm sure of that. But yeah, I don't know. So getting back to that drinking thing, what do you guys think? Do you guys drink? Do you have alcoholic beverages? Are you what's the word? Are some people, if you're, this is called a teetotaler if you don't drink. I used to be a teetotaler. I think since I started YouTube, I've drank more than I've drank, except for maybe in my 20s. I'm always having a glass of wine. And of course, Roro, I blame it all on Roro, because she bought me this beautiful mug. And go to my Go to my shorts and you'll see the little purple lavender mug that she bought me that keeps my drinks, my beverages, my refreshing beverages cold or hot, depending on where they start at. So I blame it all on her. My drinking, yes, I blame it on her. And if I need to go get help, I'm going to tell my counselor that it's all Roro's fault. Um, and so back to what Jay Wiley was saying about the drinking, he was saying that no, her reactions tell the audience that she likes to drink, and she was drinking in the last episode. So true, Jay Wiley. She was drinking. And like I said, I guess the thing that strikes me though is, unlike people who don't have parents that are alcoholics, have an alcohol addiction, um, she does have a father that had that problem. So you think that she would be more careful. It's back on, so I'm going on mute. What? I just watched that. Did Ashley say she can't choose anybody? What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, guys? Oh my gosh. And Jared, yes, you were right. You called. And let me go back to that comment up here. Oh my goodness. Why didn't I put a star by it? Okay. I went up too far. Hold on. Hold on. And yes, Kimberly, that's awesome that you don't drink, but you found a wine that you really liked in Jamaica and you purposely forgot the name of it. Okay, but you know what? You should have sent me the name and then you should have forgotten about it. Okay. um, okay. I like that he's got to bring Ashley. I like that he's gonna bring Ashley in, right? That's what they ended up deciding to do, guys, because the one young lady, and was that crazy or what? Did anybody see that coming? Like she sat there and she went through the whole process, and then when he picked her, she was like, "Well, I don't really feel anything for you. I don't, I don't know what in the world." Man, yeah, you definitely should be watching them more. And I put this in the chat. I said, yeah, there's an open co-host position too, by the way, Jay Wiley. So let me know if you know anybody. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to sign off. This has been fun. This has been a blast. You guys are wonderful. It's been a long day. I am beat. I'm gonna hit the sheets and I'm gonna finish watching Ready to Love, the resort season, because I had to go back and watch the season that Simone and Rashid were on to just kind of follow up on some things that I thought I remembered and I thought I forgot. And I never watched the whole season all the way through because I started Ready to Love after their season was over with. So, guys, thank you for being here. I want to thank my members, Roro for real, Kimberly Reviews. Those are my members, and Jay Wiley is a great moderator who was also in the chat tonight. I thank you for being here. Uh, Okay. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. I really enjoy you being in the chat. You bring a lot of fun to it. And all of you guys, I look forward to you being back here in the chat. We'll be back next week because this will be next week will be our first week in the one mansion, and I think it's going to be a hot mess. All of those women and all those single guys, I think they're going to be looking at more than just Ashley, and they're going to be more than looking at more than just Brent. Those are my opinions, but I'm sticking with it. Guys, you have a good night. We're going to shimmy and shake. I'm going to shimmy and shake on out of here. Let me get to my little outro music. And here I go. See you guys later. Love you. Have a great week.